One confusing reality for a lot of folks suffering with knee pain is the correlation of their lower leg muscles helping protect their knees. So one thing that we do to help improve people's ability to walk and to function with their knees who are suffering with chronic pain is by strengthening calf muscles. When I say calf, I mean not only the gastrocnemius, but also the soleus. So we're going to talk about the soleus, which is a long, flat muscle that goes underneath the calf. It's big. This muscle stops just below the knee, so it does not participate in knee flexion. But when we add the gastroc, largely the calf muscle that we all know and love, it does cross the knee, and this helps in knee bending. Both of these help with knee extension. And what's confusing to a lot of folks, knee extension is, this is my femur bone, this is my tibia. Anytime I straighten my knee or straighten my leg. Interestingly, if I push my toes down like I'm stepping on the gas, that's going to cause my tibia, my shin bone, to move backwards, which is relative extension at the knee. So if I push my toes down, that's going to help with extension of my knee. So if my knee hurts when I squat, we work with a lot of folks to strengthen and integrate their ankle motion and movement so that it assists and participates in knee extension. And a lot of folks are confused as to why that is. So if you're just out there walking, you're not going to produce enough power or strengthen these muscles enough to provide the proper assistance to help you get out of a chair or a deep squat because we're just walking. We need to load these muscles more appropriately to be able to assist in the knee. One confusing reality for a lot of folks who have pain in their knee with squatting or sitting down or standing up is the reality that we need to strengthen the lower leg muscles, calf and soleus muscles. So if we look at why that is, we're going to add in some muscles here. This is our big long soleus. It stops just before the knee, but it is our major power producer for pointing our toes down like we're stepping on the gas in a car. The other one is our calf, our big gastrocnemius muscle. And this crosses the knee and helps with knee flexion. Both of these participate in pointing down our toes or stepping on the gas. And the reason why that's important is because when we're standing on flat ground and we push those toes down, it moves our tibia backwards. So it's knee extension. When we're standing on flat ground and our knees are moving, it helps to participate going from a bent knee position or a seated position to a straight knee position or a standing position. Meaning, if we strengthen the gastroc-soleus complex, that will help with our knee strength so that we can stand up easier. These are two exercises that you must be doing to strengthen the gastroc-soleus complex if you have pain in your knee when you go from a seated position to a standing position or with squatting. My favorite exercise to help strengthen the calf or soleus muscles are simple calf raises. We can start out on a flat ground doing calf raises, or I like to go right into a wedge where we can get below parallel or below horizon. That just gets more length across the tissue. It's also more practical because we get that same kind of length when we squat down. See how my shin bone goes in front of my toes and we get this angle right here? This is just like me stepping on a wedge and having to strengthen knee straight with this same kind of angle occurring at my ankle. So functionally it makes sense to strengthen with a little bit of a toe lift or a wedge. And so 10-pound plates, phone book, wedges, anything that will help elevate your toes so your heels can drop below horizon. Two ways to do it. Knee straight calf raises help the gastrocnemius. Knees bent, and then raising the whole body is more soleus. 2 sets to 15. If we go single leg, I like to do 2 sets of 10. It'll be a little bit more intense. So simply put, those are my two favorite exercises with variations to strengthen the calf and soleus muscle, which again helps us. If we're going to go from this position to squatted position, I'm pushing my toes down to help move my tibia, shin bone back, which is relative knee extension, without my quads having to do all the work. This helps take pressure off my kneecap and my quads by pushing my toes in and facilitating the proper knee movement, which is why using my calf and strengthening my calves are so important for knee health.